And the sad part about it is, y'all not even gangs over there. Y'all niggas running around supposed to be Muslim. Going to the mosque and coming outside killing your brother. Astaghfirullah. I would love to hear how Gillie and Wallow feel about Philly now. Huh? Hey, yo, Philly. Do you think Gillie gonna let his other son go back to Philly? Do you think Gillie want his other son going back to Philly? Nope. Do you think Gillie want his other kid going back to Philly ever again? What do you think Gillie feeling right now? Philadelphia Philly, y'all let Gillie and Wallow down. And the best thing that y'all could do is point the finger at me, because y'all killed that young boy. Fuck Philly. Huh? Look out, how somebody behind you. There is somebody behind me. There's a few people behind me. I know my block. I'm good on my block. I'm good on my block. On top of the fact that I got dogs running around my yard that you can't see. I got sons you don't know about. Guns you don't know about. Like, nigga, I'm good. I'm good. Look out. Fuck I look like. You walked through the door, killed your moms, and fuck Bam. Ooh, you got that comment through. That was so dope. Now you got to make another account in order to talk in my comment section. And you know the crazy part about it is, his bitch ass gonna go create another email, another account, and within 5 minutes he gonna follow me all over again. Which one is it? He sacrificed. So first of all, you got to understand. So let me break something down to y'all, right? I don't think y'all ever heard of the curse of the lottery. Have you ever heard of the curse of the lottery? The people that hit the lottery, most of them die after they hit the lottery. You ever heard about that? Look it up. In order for you to be in the industry and get those big checks, $50,000 checks, not 50,000, 20 million and 30 million and 10 million. Nigga, there's a price that comes with that industry. If you don't believe that, I do. You don't have to believe that. You don't. Everybody done told you how evil Hollywood and the music industry is. If you don't believe it, that's your problem. I believe it. You don't have to believe it. I do. Come on, you done sat back and listen to Nori. There's a door. You're going to either let a man hump on your booty, or you're going to sacrifice. It's the door. That's not answering the question. It's a little bit of both, man. When you make a sacrifice, you don't know who they going to take. When you make a sacrifice and you sign that contract, you don't know who they coming for. See, what you got to understand is, when you make a sacrifice, right? When you make a sacrifice, it's the angel of death that decides whose soul they gonna snatch. And when you make that sacrifice, it ain't supposed to feel good. You went through the door? Nah, I never went through no fucking door. That's why they targeted me the way they targeted me, my nigga, and everybody see that. My name is one of the biggest names in the game right now, and you know, you never hear mainstream media say anything about me. Mainstream media ignores me. I'm like Ice Cube. What did Ice Cube say? They mad at me because I don't want to sit down with them. You don't see Ice Cube at their parties. He's staying independent. Eddie Garcia, you ain't nobody, dude. If I ain't nobody, how did you get here? Your ass ain't supposed to be here. I don't know you. That's the whole thing. You here. You came and found me. I'm not even under Hassan Campbell. This is Poppy from BX River. So you came and found me on this account just to tell me that I ain't nobody. Nigga, you mentally disturbed. That's why I can't with niggas. Like, damn, who made you? Your mother was a weak bitch, because I know your father wasn't there. Your father probably was a dope fiend like mine. Your mother was a weak bitch. That's why you chasing a nigga that don't even know you. You ain't nobody. Who you trying to convince that I ain't nobody? Me or you? Hit him in the head with the... Stop playing with me. I like feeding into these clowns sometimes. I love it sometimes. I love it. I love pissing niggas off. Love it. But I pray that Allah forgives Cheese for anything that he may have done wrong before he died. I pray to Allah that he heals Gillie and Wallow and the family, the mother of Cheese. You know, I don't wish that on that young boy. I just want y'all to understand something, right? There's going to be more deaths in Philly, Chicago, you know, Baltimore, Brooklyn, the Bronx, New Orleans, St. Louis. It's going to be murders all over the place this summer. It would be nice if this could spark a Stop the Violence movement and people will go out to these blocks and knock on the doors of these shooters and sit down and tell their mother, your son shoot another nigga in his block, we gonna whip his ass and your ass. Because the reality of it is, all these murderers going on in the hood, where the fuck is the parents at? Hello? Where the parents at? Where the parents at? Typing rest in peace on the internet don't do shit. What about the sacrificial thing you was just talking about? That comes with the industry. When you get to a certain level, in the industry, you're going to have to make a blood sacrifice. The first level of that shit is homosexuality. When you get to a certain level, you either sacrificing a child, and I'm not talking about as in Gillie sacrificed this child. I'm talking about you in a room somewhere and you slitting a baby's throat. You doing some foul shit to get to that level. You don't just get to that level because you talented. Your talent don't get you to that level. It'll get you to that door. And in order, what Nori said, my talent got me here. He said, but after that, I wouldn't go platinum again. Because now in order to keep that status, you got to sell your soul. The bargain is for your soul. I love you and your work, but you are wrong for speaking on that man and his son like it was a sacrifice. Everybody loses a loved one. That's what I believe. I'm entitled to believe what I believe. Some people, you got bitches right now that's watching me. They get mad at their man. They go get a picture. They put it in a glass jar and they cast spells on that nigga because they believe that they gonna fuck up his life through the spells. I believe and blood sacrifices. I believe that Hollywood is evil. I believe that the music industry is evil. I believe that. If you don't believe that, I understand, but I do. I firmly believe that. That's all right. I be corny. I love being a corny nigga. I love being a clown. I love being corny. I love being a weirdo. I love being all that. I'm a corny nigga with swag. I'm a corny nigga that got millions of people all over the world that either love me or hate me. Either one. But you, nobody gives a fuck about you. So whatever you is, I don't want to be. Because regardless of what, to somebody I'm special. Let's get to that. You're not corny, you a tribal leader. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Wack got you shook. Joe got you shook. Gillie got, man, shut up. You know what I'm scared of? I'm going to tell you what I'm scared of. I'm scared of my kids asking me for some snacks or some clothes on their back or some book bags or some bicycles and I can't give it to them. I'm scared of my daughters. Like, I got a daughter right now that gave me a grandchild. I'm scared of not being able to help her with my grandchild. That's what I'm scared of. When it comes to combat, man, I done been through it all. I got bullets in me. The night that I got shot, when I went to the hospital, I got handcuffed to the hospital bed and charged with shooting 3 people. I've been in these streets. I don't give a fuck about them no more. You can have the streets. You can have them. Give me something to eat. Give me something to drink. Let me get my dick sucked. And I'm going to bed. And tomorrow, I'm going to repeat that shit. Give me something to eat. Give me some good ass pussy. Let me watch my favorite TV shows if I feel like it. Play out in my yard. Play with my dogs. Life is simple for me. Maybe I am corny. But when you get to a certain age, you're supposed to be able to kick your feet up. I'm not trying to prove myself to anybody. I'm not trying to fit in with anybody. I'm good in my own shoes. And no matter what people say about me, all these niggas on the internet still trying to use my name and my energy but call me a clout chaser. Look at my name and all the titles. I'm always going to be relevant on this internet because I'm always going to shake this shit up. Every time it's going to be an important conversation or topic just like this, I'm going to come right to this camera and say some shit that everybody else don't want to say. I'm going to say the shit that everybody else don't want to say. When niggas sit up there talking about my downfall, the internet ain't my motherfucking downfall. My downfall is not me not praying to Allah. From Allah I come, into Allah I must return. My downfall. All of my kids is out of the hood. All of my kids is out of the hood. None of my kids is living on university or none of the rest of that shit. Nigga, I'm up. But even if I fell and moved back in the Bronx River, even if I fail, mentally, we not alike. We not on the same page. Until I die, I'll be trying to liberate my people. You got to be a sorry, miserable motherfucker to try to target a nigga money. I just thank God that I figured out other ways to make money. But money ain't everything to me. Because when worst case scenario, I get on Section 8 just like you. Worst case scenario, I get on welfare just like you. I know how to survive. Next time you hear one of these niggas talking slick, ask them where their kids live at. My kids don't live in the projects. And this ain't no shot at no female that's struggling out there. This is a shot at all you bitch ass niggas out there that think you more of a man than me. Get your kids out of the project. Get your kids out of the hood. If you ain't got your kids out of the hood, you can't have this conversation with me. I don't give a fuck about what you driving. I don't give a fuck where you live at. Where do your kids live at? That's grown man bars that you got to deal with right there. Where your kids live at. I want for my brothers what I want for myself. My wife ain't pulling up in the projects unless she doing a case. She's a speech therapist, so when you see her pulling up in the projects, that's because she going there to educate the kids. When you see her pulling up in front of the Board of Ed on her first job, that's because she going there to educate the fucking kids. The main objective is to get the fuck out of the hood. Then you pull the next person out of the hood. The main objective is not to stay in the fucking hood. The hood ain't nothing but a slave camp. The hood wasn't meant for us to make it out of the hood. Y'all niggas be getting mad at me, but y'all keep selling the hood to the hood. How long y'all gonna sell the hood to the hood? I'm outside, I'm outside. You outside because you stuck there, motherfucker. I don't want to be 50 years old still standing in Bronx River. When I go through Bronx River, I go show love to the people that's still there. But at the same time, there's niggas in Bronx River that have the money to get out, but their brain capacity can't get out, so they don't leave. Then you get on this internet, you watch these videos with all these millionaires that keep selling you the hood. These niggas live like this. Yo, Haas, why you hiding in the house? I'm hiding? Nigga, you know how fucking good it feels to be in my yard? Check my background. It feels good to be here. It feels good to be here. This shit feels good. It feels good. I'm not going to sell you the hood, nigga. I'm going to sell you paradise. I'm not selling you the hood, man. My table chair.